everybody. My name is Tom.
And I'm Honey. Today in our program we are going to talk about a topic which is very present in our society, cross-culture. But before, what is cross-culture, Tom?
Well, Honey, cross-culture refers to the interaction between cultures, in a symmetrical way, favoring at all times the integration and living together of both parts. The relationship is established between the people who belong to the various cultural groups based in the respect to diversity and mutual enrichment.
We have sent our correspondent in Malaga to secondary school.
Hello, Honey. As you have said, I am here in secondary school with one of its pupils, Tony. Tell me, Tony, why is it necessary to talk about cross-culture in the educational system?
Well, for us the educational system tries to be the germ of a democratic society in which mutual respect, always limited by the dictations of the common sense and of the legality, is the link that articulates the plural reality, and therefore it cannot be a void of factors in migration.
After listening to the words of our friend Tony, our assistants will show us the school. See you later, Tom.
Thank you, Dave. And while our correspondent visits the facilities, we will show you a study on the reasons of immigration from their native countries to Spain.
There are several reasons for immigration. Probably one of the most common is the migration for economic reasons. Since many people emigrate to another country seeking higher income or a better standard of living. At present, this kind of migration occurs from developing countries to more developed ones, and in many cases these immigrants are forced to stay on illegally in the country of destination.
Due to the increase of immigrations in Spain, it has also increased the need to provide education for the children of these immigrants. For their perfect adaptation, Andalusia government is introducing some proposals relating to the various cultures that live together in Andalusian schools, such as North Africa, Gypsy and
in particular, the proposals are addressed to these two cultures, and for each one of them they have certain goals that should be fulfilled by school in Andalusia, such as secondary school.
Now let's show the aims for the North African culture. These goals are to promote, in the various groups of the school community, behaviors in favor of justice, coexistence, cooperation and solidarity with the peoples of the Third World using a reality near to ours, the Maghreb.
To provide educators an overarching vision, overcoming the ethnocentrism and prejudices at use of the problems of the North African societies and their causes.
To encourage the students, through the knowledge of a presentation and the accomplishment of a new complementary activities directed by their teachers, toward attitudes of solidarity and cooperation with the countries of the so-called Third World in general, and of the Maghreb in particular, from the knowledge and understanding of the multiple reasons that generate the inequality among societies.
To facilitate access of immigrant students to the Spanish language.
To adapt the process of learning and teaching to the cultural baggage of the Moroccan students.
To facilitate the communication between the teachers and the students of North Africa origin.
To encourage the learning of the Spanish language by the students.
These are the goals for the North African culture. Now we proceed to show the goals for the Gypsy culture.
To bring Gypsy culture closer to students, teacher and, in general, all members of the educational community. To favor the incorporation of the Gypsy culture in the school curriculum. To meet and appreciate the Gypsy culture as part of the cultural heritage of Andalusia.
To bring the Gypsy culture closer to school.
We return to our correspondent in secondary school.
Hello again. I am with Antonio, who was introducing me to his friends Oneida and Francisco. These pupils are a clear example of cross-culture. They have told me that they met last year, right?
Yes, but they had known each other for 2 years. When I came, felt lonely, and they asked me if I wanted to be their friend. I said yes, and since then we have been inseparable friends.
Tony, how did you become friends with Frank and Oneida? You didn't care what other students thought, because sometimes when someone goes to a new school, even if they are not from another culture, they are given the cold shoulder because everybody already has their own friend.
Here nobody minted, because we are in a school where it is very usual the arrival of new students from other countries and they integrate perfectly. Here we don't make racial distinctions and everybody is friends with everybody.
And you, Frank, when you arrived, did you find it difficult to integrate?
No, thanks to people like Tony who helped me and made me feel comfortable in Spain.
Well, after this token of love among different cultures, we end our connection outside for today. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Let's hope someday all the school can be like Licinio de la Fuente Secondary School.
We hope so. And with that wish we'd finish our program today. Have a nice day and good luck.